your mouth, I'ma shut it for you, punk. Hit ya with the punk tactics. 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 Hit ya with the hard punk tactics. Bankrolls come straight for the assets. No games, no throw, won't pass it.
Welcome back to Chatting with Chuck with your host, Shakundi Salisbury Jr. It is today, March 31st, a Friday, ending off Women's History Month and in the middle of Ramadan. As a man, I don't really know a lot about Women's History Month, but I do really understand that we undermine a lot of what women do for us. And as someone who is a son to a mother and has a sister, I feel like we really need to talk about that more. So today, as the start of spring, we're going to have two guests. Aisha and how do you say it again? Manahil. Sorry, Aisha and Manahil. So welcome onto the show. All right, you guys can come down. All right, Aisha and Manahil. So tell me about yourself. How are you doing? And yeah, use the mic too.
I'm Manahil and I'm a sophomore, and everything's going pretty good right now.
My name is Aisha. I'm a freshman. I think my first year is going pretty well too.
Good. And you guys started MSA together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we decided to start MSA because we wanted a safe space for
Muslim students.
for Muslim Student Association, because we realized that there used to be an MSA club here, but it apparently.
Closer to your mouth.
My what?
No, the mic closer.
My bad.
It's okay. No, like have it like closer to your.
Oh.
Yeah, just like that. You're good. It's okay.
Okay. We started Muslim Student Association because we wanted to create a safe space for Muslim students, and we realized that there used to be a Muslim Student Association in this school before, but it apparently stopped.
Okay. So tell me how Ramadan's going. I know we're in the middle of that, and like, what do you really do during Ramadan, and like, what are the practices? Like, when do you pray, and how is like fasting going?
So I think it's going pretty well so far for people. So Ramadan is basically a practice where Muslims it's kind of like abstinence. So like you have to better yourself during the month, like stepping away from negative energy, bad things, like trying to surround yourself in positive energy, basically.
Yeah, we fast from what's it called, sun up to sunset. So it's basically dawn to sundown, I guess. And we just fast and we practice our religion more, like better, I guess. Like we keep practicing more. We stay away from bad thoughts. We avoid cursing. We be more nice to others. Like we keep a peaceful state. We try not to be angry and etc. Like, and overall, we're just trying to and also fasting is like to remind us to help the less fortunate, and like so we can understand how they feel and stuff like that.
And how does Ramadan end?
Ramadan ends we end the month once. Ramadan is 30 full days, so once those 30 full days are over, we have a special holiday, which is Eid, and this year's Eid is Eid al-Fitr, which is 3 days, but then the other Eid al-Adha, is about 6 or 3 to 6, depends.
That's pretty cool.
During Eid, we basically just dress up in nice clothes. We go pray the morning prayer Fajr as a group, like around 8 a.m. at any local masjid or place that's holding it. Then after that, you go out and celebrate and have fun with your family.
Yeah, Eid is basically a holiday. You have to come your best dressed. You have to be like dressed from head to toe. You gotta look your best on Eid.
Well, thank you for sharing that. Moving on, we do have a segment coming up from Zane about. Let's go to ASB. Actually, let's go to ASB. Let's run it over.
I'm here once again to laugh at the jokes. Okay, starting off, Quakers, we have an ASB feedback form. You may have seen some of them posted around the building. We are asking for your feedback. If there's anything you want to tell us or give feedback on, then please scan the QR code and let us know. We are happy to say that applications for ASB elections are now open. You will be able to find them in the Schoology on the student page. If you are interested in running for any position in ASB, they are all open right now. Make sure to finish this application before April 4th. Campaigning won't start until April 7th, so please make sure that you get that form filled out. We encourage everyone to join, so please don't be hesitant and stay tuned for more info. Attention seniors. Did you know graduation information is posted on our school website? If you need information about caps and gowns, graduation date, and other graduation requirements, check the website often for up-to-date information. You can just visit the Franklin High School SeattleSchools.org website for all graduation information and make sure that you're attending all senior class meetings. This announcement is also for seniors. The due date for all Franklin Alumni Association scholarship applications is coming up. The due date is today. This is the last day that you can turn in your scholarship application. If you need an application, you can get one in the counseling office on the second floor. Does learning about the brain and neuroscience through fun and interesting activities appeal to you? Does getting a free lunch with cool swag sound good to you? If so, then register for the Doctor a Day Neuroscience event coming up on Saturday, April 1st from 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at the UW Health Sciences Education Building. If you want more information, come to the counseling office. Are you interested in the public healthcare field? If so, then think about applying to the 2023 Public Health Summer Camp that is taking place August 2nd through 4th. Applications are now open. You can see your school counselor or Miss Flake in room 13 for more details. Also, look for the flyers that advertise this great opportunity. This announcement is for any student who lives in the Crestwood, Arbor Woods, Valley Commons, Beach Court, Link Studios, Mount Baker Village, Starlighter, or Maddox communities. There's a youth summer internship opportunity for you that could earn you $3,000. If you're interested, then you can get more information in the counseling office. Come down to room 1 in the basement to play music in a relaxed setting with the Rhapsody Project every Thursday during your advisory period. Level up your guitar skills, bass chops, ukulele technique, or songwriting ideas in collaboration with professional musicians and culture bearers of the Rhapsody Project. Learn new ways to explore and celebrate your heritage while building community and eating free snacks. You can DM the Rhapsody Project on Instagram if you have any more questions. Last, BSU meets every Friday in room 1 during lunch and advisory. If you are interested in joining BSU and planning events, getting service hours, and being a part of the community within the school, then join BSU. And now for the joke of the day. Okay, Zane, what kind of car does an egg drive?
Can I guess?
I mean, you can.
I'm not gonna guess because I don't know. What kind of car does an egg drive?
A Yolkswagen.
I was gonna say that!
No way!
I was gonna say that!
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bye you guys. Have a good Friday.
Thank you, SB, for those amazing announcements every 2 weeks. I really appreciate it. Well, for my guest today, April Fool's is tomorrow. What do y'all have planned? Harmless pranks? Something going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a harmless prank. Wait. Actually, no.
If I say the prank, then the person here is gonna know.
Right.
You're right. What do you think about the Benjamin Franklin costume?
It's ugly.
It's ugly?
Creepy.
It's creepy, yeah.
Very.
It needs to be redone.
Well,
Maybe some new clothes.
The eyes look out of place.
QTV actually made a segment showing the Ben Franklin costume scaring people, and let's go to that real quick.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow is April Fool's, and Ben took a stroll around the hallways and classrooms of Franklin to get some early pranks in time for Franklin Fools.
Wow. Y'all like sports?
Basketball.
Yeah, me too.
What do you like about basketball?
The players.
The players.
Aisha.
Let's throw it over to Franklin Sports Journal for our new journal sports announcements. Let's throw it over there.
Yo, welcome back to Franklin Sports Journal, everybody. Cash is unfortunately not here, but I have a very respected and amazing co-host. Introduce yourself.
My name is David Ison. I'm a sophomore.
David, you play any sports?
Yeah, I play baseball.
Interesting. Well, speaking of sports, we have a Sports Journal Instagram account at Franklin Sports Journal, which you guys should all go follow. And we created an Instagram poll last week where we asked people to send us their sports questions and things they want to talk about on the show. And we've got something to answer for you. So first off, from Finley Gibbs, we've got which sport has the best ball? David, why don't you start us off?
I don't know, I was thinking pretty deeply about this before, but honestly, I think a soccer ball is very versatile. You can use it for a lot of different activities, you know. Imagine you didn't have a basketball at home, you could go play basketball with the soccer ball, even though that's a little weird. You can do a lot of different things. It's just a round ball, and it's good in size.
Yeah, I feel like if you're looking for multi-purpose balls and variety, you got to go with the tennis ball, man. I mean, bouncing on a wall, you know, throwing it with your pals. You know, if you want to throw a ball, you can't throw a baseball without a glove. What do you don't got a glove, you know? You can throw a tennis ball without any glove. It requires no advanced, you know, mechanics. You just throw a ball. So, but I think the more interesting question is maybe which sport has the worst ball? What do you think?
It's a hard one, but I think I'm gonna have to go with football. It's just a weirdly shaped ball, and it bounces weird. You can't really do a lot of things other than play football with it.
Yeah, and it's got like a very specific throwing motion. You know, it's like not really natural, I feel like.
Yeah.
Our next question from Lucian Steele is, what do we predict for the Seahawks draft?
Everyone thinks we're going to get a defensive lineman, but I think we're going to get a quarterback, Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud. Personally, I think we should pick C.J. Stroud. He's a way better quarterback.
So you think that C.J. Stroud is going to fall all the way to number 5?
Honestly, I think we're going to trade up for a 3 pick.
Interesting.
Fall into 3.
That's really interesting. I personally think we're going to take Jalen Carter just because the Seahawks have had such atrocious run defense. But you never know. Our next question from Muhammad Maddy is a one oldest time. MJ versus LeBron.
MJ.
Why do you say that, David?
6 rings.
There's got to be more nuance to your argument than that, man.
37 points a game.
Is that his career average?
Yeah.
Wow. It's pretty crazy. I personally think LeBron. I think when you think of the GOAT, you think of who would you rather have for their entire career on your team?
MJ.
I would rather have
6
LeBron.
rings.
You know, I feel like
he could play for 40 years. I don't want
He's played longer, and he didn't play basketball or play baseball like MJ, you know?
MJ better.
Our last question from Shakundi Salisbury Sr., Shakundi Salisbury Jr.'s dad, is can we cover the Quakers on sports outside of school, like crew? I'm really appreciative that you guys submitted this question, and we're definitely going to have some crew segments coming up for you. But this week, I had some talks with the softball players, and I went to one of their games, and I have that for you right here.
I play shortstop.
I play outfield.
The position that I play is first base. I've been playing softball for about 5 years. My favorite thing about softball is fielding the ball and making the throw to first. I joined softball to make new friends and just play the sport. My biggest role model athletically, I'd say Sis Bates. She's a really good shortstop player. She played shortstop at UW, and she's just really good on the USA team. And yeah, the strength that our team has is we all really get along. We're all compatible with each other, and yeah, we're just a really good team together. This year is I think our first year in a couple of years having a softball team, and I think that to me, have a softball team this year for the first time in a couple years is cool that we get to represent Franklin in this way.
This is my first year playing softball. I think that having a team makes me feel like it's like a community to be a part of, and it's like a really nice new experience to have. we're really bonded together, so we have like a really good spirit.
I have played softball for like 4 years. I joined softball because I like doing sports and I know how to do it, and low-key like 4 years ago my mom forced me to do it. I think I bring positivity to the court. I think that the strength of the team is that we have a lot of new players, but we're really good at like working together and keeping a balance of, yeah. My biggest role model athletically is probably my aunt. Like, I would say a famous person, but she's really cool. My aunt she does it all. She's a swimmer, she's really buff, and she has a six-pack. So the biggest obstacle I've overcome is probably just working on yourself, you know? It's hard to find out like what you're good at and what you're bad at, and you have to figure out like what you can grow on. And I had to do that, so yeah.
And we're back. David, you ever played softball?
Not too much, a little bit, but I got a softball tournament Saturday, full day tournament. It's gonna be pretty fun.
Wow, softball and baseball at the same time?
I mean, softball, I find softball a little bit more difficult. Ball comes in faster,
Yeah.
you're a little bit closer, different angle.
You know what ball goes really fast? Is lacrosse. And we're actually going to talk about that next week. We're talking about lacrosse and frisbee next week. But for now, that's all we have for you on Franklin Sports Journal. And we'll see you guys next week.
Come out to the Franklin baseball games.
Why is the...
Give my back.
Wow. I guess with all of that news about sports, you really should call softball hardball because of how hard it is. You know, like it's a very difficult sport with how like big the ball is. We're closing out the show. Manaho, Aisha, any final words you want to talk about to the audience?
Yeah, we got 2 final words. First, we want to say go check out henna by Adama _ on Instagram. Go get your henna done by her if you need to. And 2, we also want to talk about next week. We are going to start doing a henna fundraiser for MSA. So if any of you want to get your henna done, then come see us like in front of the cafeteria. But we're still choosing a date, so keep in touch.
Yeah, but all you guys need to know is that it's sometime next week.
Yeah.
All right. What? Oh, okay. He said stand up. Oh. Dang, tripping.
Okay. Henna is I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like hair dye, but you mix it in with water and other stuff to make cool designs like this or this.
Right. I don't think
You could do cool designs like this by making a cone, and there's like a lot of henna artists. And also, we got a henna artist right here in the room with us. Aisha,
yeah, come in.
Aisha, come on.
Aisha, come on. She's being shy.
Yeah.
She's a little camera shy, guys.
It's okay.
Henna is just designs that we do with hair dye, I guess.
Yeah.
But some people are allergic, so we use like natural like plant ones that are red.
Yeah, there's different colors. There's red and there's black.
And orange.
Wow.
And brown. So,
Orange.
okay. That's my final message.
All right. Well, as a Chatting with Chuck tradition, we are going to close out the show by doing a dance-off. So let's all get up and dance for everyone. Yeah? Calster can be in it. Yeah, come on, let's all dance. Let's all dance together, guys. Let's all dance. I wish we had some music to play. Can you play some music? Okay, we don't. Okay.
QTV